But looks like I got a guess. Rachel Donaire, how are you?
Dang.
I know. How? I mean, it's been. I feel like this might be dragging just a little bit.
There's a lot of awards up on the table in the corner over there.
No, there's a lot of. There's 2 more hours left. Yeah, we went and asked because we thought since it got a little bit empty, we were about to be out of here, and that's not the case. Let me fix this.
So how are you guys doing over there? How are you guys? Do their chats?
So how have you been enjoying yourself at the convention?
Well, I think last night was amazing.
It was.
Right? Like it was nice. It was hot.
It was hot. I showed pictures of all that sweat. I was sweating out there. It was crazy.
You definitely were sweating. I
Yeah.
felt bad for you.
I was just telling Sean that you guys have wanted to do karaoke.
Yeah.
So I was telling Nonito that Sean loves karaoke, and he had invited me out, I think, for his birthday in Vegas not too long ago. So if you guys do it, I want to make sure Sean is with you because
Well,
he loves
what's your
that.
song? What's your song?
I don't have a song, and I didn't sing. I'm pretty shy when it comes to that, even though I always want to go to karaoke. Yeah, I'm pretty shy. So Sean forced me to sing, and I sang from the couch. But I think, again, with you guys, it would be better because Sean had, like, ringers. He had two professional singers in there.
Oh, well, that's not fair. That's
Exactly.
Not
It
fair.
made you feel like you're not good enough.
No,
They're in there, like,
karaoke
blowing notes.
It's supposed to be. It's Japanese for tone deaf.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to not be able to sing. You don't get to get Grammy awards.
Exactly.
Yeah, people coming in there and singing.
No, and then today he's telling a story, and he's like, oh, no, that guy's actually a real singer. And I'm like, well, that explains it. And then he's like, no, the girl that was there, she actually won Miss Nevada, and she had to sing at the end. And I'm like, okay, that explains it. Because it's like they were too good.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to. It's like, you know when you go to those karaoke bars and you're like, oh, you hear someone that's like, I don't want to sing, and then they're like, actually, can you bring up number 4732 key, like lower the key down one? You're like, dude, you already know what you wanted to sing, and you acting like you didn't want to.
So how'd you feel? Nonito just had like a sea of people around him. It's crazy.
Dude, he's
Look,
he's
even over
still
there.
there.
It's
I left.
crazy how many people go to him.
Yeah, I left. See, like we were over there. It's taken us about 20 minutes to get to, and then I just got tired of standing there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see what Ness is doing. Where'd Danny go? You go get beer?
Yeah, he went to the room real quick. Once he found out that there was another 2 hours worth of ceremonial awards,
Oh.
he went to the room to take a break.
Take a nap. You should have beer. We're in Mexico. Like we should have beer. We should have. What
I
is
mean,
it,
they have us in this room for quite a few hours. I think they needed to maybe have a intermission, but then again, it's a lot of people to have come in and out.
Yeah. But
So-
there's going to be a lot of hangry people after this.
There
If you're
are.
in 2 more hours. What time is it now?
There are. We haven't eaten since breakfast. It is 1:24.
So you're saying 3:30?
That's what it's looking like.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Lots of angry people.
Yeah,
Hangry people.
I'm just watching the crowd move with your husband. It's hilarious.
I'm waiting for him to figure out that I left. Because I'm like, okay, this is weird. I'm going to keep moving.
For sure.
And then that's what's going to happen. He's going to go here, and they're all going to follow him this way. There's going to be a sea of people. So what'd you
Does it
think?
get tired? Because we asked Sean. Like, Sean was sitting here, and he's trying to do the show with us, and people are taking pictures, asking for autographs. Does it ever get tired for you?
I think, like, when they swarm too much, like, I have anxiety, and people think I'm just trying to be a bitch. And really, it's like, I don't like it, and when people are really surrounding me, taking my air. So for me, it's not so much tired. I just get anxiety from it. But I mean, Nonito enjoys it. Like it's never really a bother or anything like that. But when you're trying to get to a fight and the main card's about to start and everyone's like not letting you get to your seat, taking pictures, then yes, right? Like when there's a
Absolutely.
time.
No, I'm sure. I mean, something that takes us 5 minutes can take you guys 20 to 35 minutes,
Oh, MGM valet to the arena, an hour, at
Wow.
least. At least an hour. Did I lose him?
Oh, did he walk out?
I don't know. I'll
Maybe
just
he
get one of
doesn't
my.
know where you're at.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, he probably did walk out.
I'm gonna get one of the BC guys to get him. Hold on.
All right. So now we're getting another tribute, WBC, on their journey of love and promises and peace. That's Badu Jack and his beautiful daughter. Look at JoJo Diaz there. Oh man, my boy. And this is just some of the pictures of the WBC and their champions and the things that their champions have done. This is like visiting, some of the hospitals and just different empowering people. And obviously WBC is a huge part of making a lot of people's dreams come true, that's for sure. And some of these champions, they become ambassadors. They end up going to these hospitals and on these different WBC trips to not only promote, but to, put smiles on these kids' faces. As you can see, man, a lot of these guys love these champions. So when you become a WBC champion, there are rules and regulations as well as things that you have to do while having that belt. And, some of those things are definitely photo ops and, trips to hospitals and things like that. If you're a champ, you should want to inspire anyway, bro. You should want to show that how far you've come and where this sport has allowed you to go, and taken you, for real. But oh, Rach, the newest back call member. Yeah, nah, we were talking about that. She loves it. She loves it. So, yeah, this is all part of the WBC Cares, Jill Diamond is, as you can see, you see her in a lot of the pictures. She's the woman with the blonde hair. She's in charge of this, and she works countless hours, bro, putting these functions together. And, WBC Cares, that's the mascot. So the WBC Cares, they fund a lot of different activities as well, man. And there we got a picture of some past champions. And it says the WBC Cares has grown to 25 chapters. Wow. That's pretty big. Okay, so they're bringing up the anti-bullying ambassadors. They're going to be presenting a drawing. And the artist, I believe, is autistic, bro. And yes, the artist is the man in the pink. He made that picture, and he's going to present it to the governor of Acapulco. And obviously that's Charlie, one of the ambassadors for the WBC anti-bullying, and so is the mascot, as you can see up there. That's a pretty nice painting too. Like you can see the reflection in the water looks pretty good from here. Yeah, Brandon, anti-bullying ambassadors. Yes, that's what they are. No, the money that they get doesn't just go to this PowerPoint presentation, my good friend. Obviously, you can't put an event this size in another country on without being a person of importance, man. Let's be real. It's kind of sad how much heat the WBC take when they're at the front lines, really, doing everything. Everything. Like, I don't know what other sanctioning bodies are doing. Is that ignorance on my part and your part? Because I know if I don't know, you don't fucking know. But, like, is that ignorance or is that lack of marketing, funding, whatever from these other sanctioning bodies? Like, what are they doing? But we will continue to try to get to them. Like, we're going to try and get to the the IBF and the WBA if all goes well. Yeah, Porter was going to pay Danny to pull the mascot's head, man. I ain't want that to go down, bro. That's not what I want. Oh, my God. I hope Rachel didn't. Hope she didn't. I don't even want to touch. She left her purse right here, bro. I don't even want to touch that shit. She left her purse on a chair and it's all the way in that chair. I could be talking to y'all and somebody snatched that and I don't even know the better. Now she got me worried. Well, hey, what's going on, champ? So we got the champ joining us, Nonito Donaire. I was just telling Rachel and asking, does she get tired? The way you're being swarmed more than anybody else. I felt like you were Kodo the way they were on you, bro.
It was crazy to me because I just walked out, and the next thing you know, everybody just came in. All the champions came in to take pictures too. Ray Vargas, great respect for him. It was just the way I came out and the way everybody just like swarmed, and I'm like, I just need to go to the bathroom. That's all. So yeah, it was incredible, man.
So I asked Sean, as a retired fighter, what brings him back? Why does he come to the convention? And he says he has a job to do as an ambassador of the sport moving forward. But you're an active fighter, so I'm assuming you're here for business?
Well, I'm here to see what's in line for me, right, on with the WBC, and then of course all the other champions are here, and just being around that is incredible. But I'm also in a vacation, just knowing that I'm having a good time being
That's
here.
Right. That's what I said. I said I don't mind coming to these conventions as long as they make them in places like this where you can double as a vacation.
Exactly.
So when did you win your first WBC title?
Well, I had the regional first, which was I think in 2004 or 5.
Wow.
And then the title was in. Man, I have so much fights, so many years, man. I think it was the Montiel fight that I got the title.
That was an amazing knockout.
That was 2011.
So champ, did you want any specific belt first? Like when you were just a contender, a prospect, did you always want the green belt? Was it maybe you're drawn to red and you wanted that IBF first, or you just wanted to be a world champion? You didn't care which sanction body you became a champion for?
For me and for every fighter, we just want to have a title, right? But for me, growing up with a lot of the Mexican crowd and fighters in the Bay Area, that's what everybody looked forward to, was the green belt. And you see it when Tyson had it and when Chavez had it. It was like it was so grand, And those times they put this picture on you, And for me, it was like, man, I gotta have that.
For sure. Sean was up there, and he was saying that he had got motivated seeing all the WBC champions of the past at one of the 2015 convention and realizing, wow, I'm not a WBC champion. So that motivated him to go and get that belt. Did you ever have a moment like that where maybe you said to yourself, wow, I'm a champion amongst these champions, or, a moment where you seen yourself as a prospect and you knew you wanted to be a champion?
For me, I've always felt that it belonged to me. It wasn't like it wasn't like, oh, I gotta get that, I gotta get that. I've always had this feeling that it's mine, you know. So for me, going into all the fights, like even before I became a champion, before I started boxing professionally, I always had this feeling that all of this belonged to me. You know, it was just a matter of time for me. I mean, that's how I've always looked at myself. In terms when I carry myself, I go in there and I always have that mentality that that's mine already.
So right now we're getting a live performance from a pianist. His name is Jose, and that went so quick. So I was not able to read that, Jose, but he's playing live piano here. And it seems like they've done some sort of Zoom call song. So it's multiple people on a Zoom call singing, and it sounds like Mexico. Mexico, estamos contigo. So it's Mexico, we're with you. All right, so this must be some sort of anthem.
It's like one of those.
Okay, David Faltan song. Okay.
There you go. It's like one of those times back in the days with Michael Jackson and all them other people.
Yeah, man. Wow. So they got a lot of people to collaborate on this. Even Canelo's there. Okay.
And Chavez too.
Yeah, I did see Julio Cesar Chavez. Yeah.
Wow.
We are in Mexico. It is the WBC Mexican convention, so they got to have that Mexican pride for sure. We know their fighters. They always have that Mexican pride, and they love, you know, wearing those colors.
You know, in Mexico, boxing is like soccer to the world. You know, it's so big.
It's deeply rooted in them, and it's part of their culture.
Fighters, the Aztec warriors.
Yep.
See Canelo singing.
They got Canelo blowing for real. Wow. Okay. It's definitely a collaboration here amongst a lot of famous Mexicans.
Talents, fighters, and all, man.
Yep.
There it is. That's all the people right there. They're showing.
Oh, there
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
They got Eric Morales.
Yeah. Shout out, man. The Psycho Clown.
They got a lot of people in there.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I wonder how long it took them to collaborate on that, because that list is still going. And that's cantantes, or did they do it English and Spanish? Oh, no. Two cantantes, Paulina. Okay.
I have no idea.
Never heard of them.
And they got Canelo right there.
They got Canelo finishing it with the Mexico. Yeah.
That was cool.
Shout out to Ray Flores, man. They might think he's a PBC guy. Look, he's able to do whatever he wants and work anywhere that he wants. So that's great, because he's a great voice, man.
He is a great voice.
Great voice.
When Ray starts talking, he talks like he's in a video game and a movie, you know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ray Flores.
Yep. Yep. Oh, wow, they called you.
Okay, he literally has to go to the stage. Go to the stage. What?
Yo, he literally had women grabbing him. That's insane.
He's a good-looking man.
I mean, but it's like he's a singer. They're treating him more than a fighter right now. It's like he's a singer. I never seen girls grab a fighter and then it was like giggling. It was like high schooling after he didn't stop. It was hilarious.
Yeah. You're like, oh. I'm like, oh.
Oh my God! I touched his arm.
And I'm like, right now, he has to go to the stage. Like, right now. Oh, wow. All of them are
So
gonna
these
go
are the
up.
former champions.
Everyone. Former
Okay.
and current.
Oh, okay.
So here goes the
Oh, yeah, I see
entire
Fondura.
C. I think Burchell, I just saw Miguel or a
Burchell,
second ago,
yeah.
so he's going to go ahead.
Ray Var gets to see. Riddick Bowe.
It's going to be a nice picture. It's like a class photo.
Yeah. Miguel's up there. Okay, Victor Ortiz. Oh, Jelena Martovic. Okay. I was calling her something else last night. At least I knew her first name.
No, that's not how you pronounce her last name. It's
Oh.
like whatever. He pronounced it wrong.
I definitely stuck to the first name because I'm like,
Jelena. Yep, there's a lot of them.
yeah. And some of them didn't show.
Or they're not here yet, yeah. So, like, a lot of them, like, want to make sure. Oh.
Let's go.
You got to put that. He's the oldest bantamweight champion.
I don't know that Nonito wants that accolade. The oldest bantamweight champion. I don't think he wants to be reminded of that.
Say thanks. Like, I forgot about that.
Oh, wow. Rafael Marquez. I haven't seen him in so long. I got to say hello.
Do you know how much they're going to get stormed after they called them all out on stage?
Yeah. Well, a lot of this has gotten empty.
Because people are hungry. Literally.
They're
People
hangry
are
right
hungry.
now for
Yeah.
sure. That is a sea of
Wow,
champions.
that's a great photo. I want a copy of that photo.
And they gave them all medallions.
Oh, is that what the stack of medallions were for? Okay, because I was like, if they're going to give these out one by one, like award people one by one, we'll be here.
Oh, yeah. It is the Mexican flag on the medallion, so like this.
Aquí está toda la crema innata del Consejo Mundial de Boxeo y con esta postal, con todos los campeones del mundo en el escenario, llega
So right now he's just saying in Spanish that this is obviously all the former and current champions the WBC has that are in attendance.
con Boxing Council del Consejo Mundial de Boxeo. Un aplauso muy fuerte para esta legendaria
And obviously asking for applause for the picture and honoring all the men and women up there.
disfruten toda la semana en los trabajos aquí en Acapulco.
So it's all men champions. The only woman is actually the governor or the mayor of Acapulco next to Mauricio.
And champions up here on the stage, WBC champions, current and former champions, as we begin the 60th annual WBC convention. Enjoy the rest of the convention and don't
Oh, maybe it's done.
That's a far zoom there, zooming way out. Wow.
They're going to get us in the shot.
I know.
No, it sounds like
Like
they're
it sounds
closing
like they're
out.
closing it out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap up. She's gonna find her husband. I'm gonna find my co-host, and
the sea of
we'll
women
see you
somewhere.
later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Family, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.